One of my favorite uh, producers of all time is Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley, of course, he is the architect or the creator of the music genre that's called the New Jack Swing. That was really big to me during my high school years because that was just a sound that we had never heard before. And those hits that he made with the group Guy, and then he had done work with Dougie Fresh, and then he had done work with uh, Blackstreet, and then he had done work with other artists, Michael Jackson, to name a few. Anyway, I was watching a documentary that he had just recently done on how he came up with his production, and something struck me as a praise break in what he was saying. One of the things was that while he was producing the song for Michael Jackson called "Dangerous," a mistake happened. Yeah, they had done the production, and he had given it to his sound person to engineer it, and they come to find out that it wasn't in the right quality of audio, and so it wound up being this audio that they thought they could fix, but they couldn't fix, and it wound up being a mistake because the audio was put in another format, and that changed the entire sound of the song. Teddy goes on, and I'll get to your praise break in a minute. I'll get to your shout. Teddy goes on to talk about how, no one would really know that that was a mistake because the song came out perfectly. And he began to talk to other producers about understanding that sometimes you are perfectly imperfect, meaning that it's right even though it appears to be wrong. Yeah. And I thought about us in our praise break is that sometimes we are ourselves perfectly imperfect. There are mistakes that seem to have happened in your life, and you don't know why that mistake is, and it's left a stain or a mark or a scar. But that scar, although it's there, it makes us who we are, and it gives us the ability to relate to other people perhaps because of that mistake. And you are perfectly imperfect. And I just thought about that, and that song went on to win an award. He said he won a recording Grammy, a recording Oscar, or something like that. One of those big awards for that song. It's called "Dangerous" off the Michael Jackson "Dangerous" album, and he said when you listen to it, you can hear all the things that are imperfect with it, but you would never know that it was. You would think that it's perfect, but in essence, in the real quality of it, it was imperfect. And I just thought about us. We're that way. What a praise break for us to start off with. We are perfectly imperfect. God has made you perfectly imperfect.